Humanity has always looked to the stars, dreaming of worlds beyond our own. Among those who dare to transform dreams into reality, few have captured the public imagination quite like Elon Musk. His vision of colonizing Mars is not just a passing fascination. It is a driving force behind some of the most ambitious innovations of our time. To understand why, how, and when we might establish a human presence on the red planet, it's essential to explore Musk's motivations, the technological strategies he proposes, and the timeline he believes is achievable. The why of Mars colonization is rooted in Musk's fundamental philosophy about the future of humanity. For Musk, Earth is precious, but fragile. History is replete with extinction events, both natural and self-inflicted, that threaten the continuity of life. Whether it be asteroid impacts, supervolcanoes, nuclear war, or climate change, the list of potential existential threats is sobering. Musk believes that to safeguard the long-term survival of our species, we must become a multiplanetary civilization. Mars, as the most Earth-like planet in our solar system, becomes the logical stepping stone. Colonizing Mars is not just about exploration or adventure. It's a plan for planetary insurance, a way to ensure that humanity persists, no matter what happens on Earth. But Musk's vision is more than just a contingency plan. It is a bold reimagining of human destiny. He often speaks of the inspiration that comes from great challenges and sees Mars as the ultimate frontier, a place where humanity can test its ingenuity, courage, and resolve. By pushing the boundaries of what's possible, Musk hopes to reignite the spirit of exploration that once drove us to chart the unknown and build new worlds. Colonizing Mars, he argues, will inspire generations, spark unprecedented technological progress, and give humanity a sense of purpose that transcends the mundane. Turning vision into reality, however, requires more than lofty ideals. The how of Mars colonization is a story of relentless innovation, engineering prowess, and calculated risk-taking. Central to Musk's strategy is SpaceX, the company he founded in 2002 with the singular mission of making space travel affordable and accessible. Early on, Musk recognized that the cost of launching payloads into space was prohibitively high, largely due to expendable rockets. To change this, SpaceX pioneered reusable rocket technology, culminating in the Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy launch vehicles. These rockets can return to Earth, land vertically, and be refurbished for repeated flights, dramatically reducing the cost of access to space. Yet even with reusable rockets, sending humans to Mars remains a colossal challenge. Mars is, on average, 225 million kilometers away from Earth. A trip requires months of travel through the harsh environment of deep space, exposing astronauts to cosmic radiation, microgravity, and psychological stress. Musk's answer is the Starship, a fully reusable spacecraft designed to carry up to 100 passengers, as well as cargo, to destinations throughout the solar system. Starship is powered by the Raptor engine, fueled by methane and liquid oxygen, and is intended to be refueled in orbit before embarking on its interplanetary journey. This architecture enables large-scale missions with the capacity to deliver the supplies and infrastructure needed for a sustainable presence on Mars. But rockets are only part of the equation. To survive and thrive on Mars, humans will face a host of challenges, from the thin atmosphere and freezing temperatures to the lack of liquid water and high levels of radiation. Musk's vision for a Martian colony involves a phased approach, beginning with robotic missions that scout landing sites, deliver essential equipment, and build the foundations for future human arrivals. Early settlers will likely live in habitats shielded from radiation, powered by solar energy, and supplied with food and water produced from local resources. Technologies such as in-situ resource utilization, extracting water from Martian soil, producing oxygen from the atmosphere, and manufacturing fuel from carbon dioxide will be critical to reducing dependence on Earth and enabling long-term survival. As the colony grows, Musk envisions the gradual development of a self-sustaining city, complete with homes, industries, and social infrastructure. The ultimate goal is a thriving, independent civilization, one capable of supporting millions of people and serving as a backup for humanity's collective knowledge, culture, and genetic diversity. Musk has even speculated about terraforming Mars, engineering its atmosphere to make it more hospitable to life. While such ambitions remain speculative, they underscore the scale of Musk's vision, not just visiting Mars, but transforming it into a second home for humanity. The question of when we will colonize Mars is perhaps the most debated aspect of Musk's plan. In interviews and public presentations, Musk has repeatedly stated his belief that humans could land on Mars within the next decade. His timelines are famously aggressive, reflecting both his optimism and his willingness to challenge conventional wisdom. He has set a target for the first crewed mission as early as the mid-2020s, with regular flights and the beginning of a permanent settlement by the 2030s. Skeptics point to the immense technical, financial, and logistical hurdles that remain. Building and launching a fleet of starships, developing life support systems capable of operating on Mars, and ensuring the safety and well-being of settlers are tasks of unprecedented complexity. Regulatory approval, international cooperation, and public support are also critical factors. Musk acknowledges these challenges but insists that progress is possible through rapid prototyping, iterative development, and an unwavering commitment to the goal. Indeed, SpaceX's culture is defined by its willingness to fail fast, learn quickly, and push forward. Test flights of Starship have resulted in spectacular explosions, but each setback provides valuable data and accelerates development. Musk's approach is to embrace risk, recognizing that breakthrough innovation requires bold action. The company has already built launch facilities in Texas, where prototypes are tested and refined with astonishing speed. This relentless pace, combined with the company's track record of delivering on ambitious promises, such as the successful launch and landing of reusable rockets, gives credence to Musk's confidence. Beyond technology, Musk understands that colonizing Mars is a deeply human endeavor. He speaks often of the psychological and social challenges settlers will face: loneliness, isolation, and the need for community. His vision includes not just engineers and scientists, but artists, teachers, and families, a diverse mix of people who will bring life, culture, and meaning to the new world. Musk is adamant that Mars should not become a corporate outpost or a government installation, but a free and open society, shaped by the values and aspirations of its settlers. Financing such an undertaking is another formidable challenge. SpaceX's model relies on commercial satellite launches, space station resupply missions, and future contracts for lunar transport. Musk predicts that as reusable rockets drive down costs, space travel will become accessible to more people, eventually enabling ticket prices to Mars that are comparable to the cost of a house on Earth. He envisions a future where anyone with the spirit of adventure and the willingness to work hard can join the journey, regardless of wealth or status. International cooperation will be essential. While Musk often speaks in terms of SpaceX's capabilities, he acknowledges that governments, space agencies, and other private actors will play crucial roles. The enormity of the task demands collaboration, shared expertise, and a collective commitment to peaceful exploration. Musk's openness to partnerships reflects his pragmatic understanding of the global nature of space endeavors. Perhaps most compelling is Musk's belief in the power of inspiration. He argues that the pursuit of Mars will galvanize humanity, driving advances in science, engineering, and education. Young people will look to the stars with hope, finding purpose in the grand adventure of building a new world. The technologies developed for Mars, clean energy, advanced recycling, autonomous systems, will have profound benefits on Earth, addressing challenges from climate change to resource scarcity. In the end, the story of Mars colonization is not just about rockets or resources, it is about the human spirit. Musk's vision is audacious, risky, and fraught with uncertainty. But it is also a testament to our capacity for dreaming big, tackling impossible odds, and shaping our own destiny. Whether or not Musk's timelines prove accurate, His efforts have already transformed the landscape of space exploration, igniting a new era of possibility. As we look to the future, the prospect of humans living and thriving on Mars is no longer the stuff of science fiction. It is a real and tangible goal, propelled by the vision, ingenuity, and perseverance of those like Elon Musk, who refuse to accept the limits of the present. The journey will be long and difficult, but the rewards, a multiplanetary civilization, a new frontier for human creativity, and the promise of survival for generations to come, are worth every challenge. In the coming years, the world will watch as rockets rise, technologies evolve, and the dream of Mars comes ever closer to reality. The question is not just whether we can do it, but whether we have the courage to try. For Musk, the answer is clear. The stars are calling, and it is time for humanity to answer.